amid the gleaming glass towers of Paris's La Défense business district, cranes dot the skyline as drills clatter away on the building sites of future skyscrapers and acres of new office space. Marie-Célie Guillaume proudly walks the route of the guided tours she gives to companies drawing up Brexit contingency plans and considering moving jobs from London to France after the UK leaves the European Union. The uncertainty opened up by the Brexit vote is growing even bigger today, she said as she took an elevator up France's highest office building to inspect a luxurious new designer workspace with treadmill desks and meditation rooms. We have no clarification of the full time frame or the conditions of Brexit, and if there's one thing companies hate, it's uncertainty. Guillaume, the chief executive of De facto, which manages this vast business district that nudges up against the west of Paris, was behind last year's tongue-in-cheek advertising campaign to lure companies to France post-Brexit. Tired of the fog? Try the frogs. Since then she has seen a growing number of inquiries from international firms about potentially moving staff from London. La Défense, Europe's largest business district, happens to be in a building boom just as Paris itself races to construct new office buildings amid a massive extension of the public transport system. The business district is ready with hundreds of thousands of square meters of comparatively cheap office space for any company that might decide to relocate staff from London, particularly if Brexit means the loss of London's passporting rights, which allow international financial firms access to EU markets. London businesses and financiers are playing a waiting game on the exact terms of Brexit, and are under pressure to take decisions early next year. But Guillaume is also looking to the east to win business from London. She recently traveled to Korea and Japan to make the case for Paris. Our target is not just companies that are currently in London, she said. Until now Asian firms setting up in Europe immediately chose London without a moment's thought. Now it's clear that they are hesitating between Germany and France. Paris has markedly stepped up its pace in the race among European cities to corner the Brexit relocation sector. Valérie Pécresse, the head of the Île-de-France region that surrounds Paris, is addressing business leaders in London on Tuesday in the latest of several relocation roadshows. But the phase of broad selling points has moved on. Instead, Pécresse brought a vast team of technical experts to answer companies' very precise questions from tax to labor laws, visas, or the price of office rents as businesses enter a more urgent phase of preparing detailed Brexit contingency plans and making decisions early in 2018. Our first target is French banks, Pécresse said. With France's changes to legislation, French banks no longer have reason to put their workers in London. She said the ultimate target for the Paris region was to bring 10,000 jobs from London by 2019. Of course, everything depends on the negotiations in Brussels.